Good afternoon, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, this is your host, Steph, aka the Global Hobo. And we're in together for another adventure. This time, guys, it's a different format of video. You know, I usually like to go vlogging in the cities wherever I am, like to explore places. But this time I want to do it differently. I'm just going to show you some images of where I've been and just add a voiceover to it. So you will see less of me, but more of the places. Even better, isn't it? Okay, so, all right. So as I said, another adventure for today. And today I'm taking you to a place which is dear to me because this is my country of birth. I'm taking you to France. Well, you didn't know that, now you know that. No one is perfect. I'm actually French. Now you know that fact. Deal with it. So yeah, I'm taking you to the south of France. This time I want to take you to Aix-en-Provence and Marseille. Aix-en-Provence, which is a beautiful place and really interesting for me because I've heard so many times about that place, but never actually visited. Yeah, let's get started. So how do you actually reach Aix-en-Provence from abroad? So I would suggest you to book a flight from wherever you fly all the way to Marseille airport. So this would be your first point of contact with Aix-en-Provence. And from there in Marseille, you can take a bus, which is the metro bus. I believe it would cost you around 7 or 6 euros for 40-45 minutes drive. And from the airport in Marseille, it would take you all the way to the terminal routier in Aix-en-Provence. So, why am I babbling so much about Aix-en-Provence? Aix-en-Provence is a beautiful place, historically known for Impressionist painters who called it home for a specific amount of time or who were born there, like Paul Cézanne or Vincent van Gogh or Vincent van Gogh, I think Dutch people would say, and also Impressionists like Claude Monet. So the city in itself is a cultural gem for galleries, for museums. So you have the Museum Granet, where you could see like artworks from Paul Cézanne, the son of the region, l'enfant de la région. And it's also beautiful for its famous market, open air market, where you can find anything and everything you want. You can find beautiful local produce for food, so cheese, bakery, ham, meat, olives, olive oil, everything, flower, lavender, fragrances from the region, from the Provence. It's very, very, very beautiful. And also, let's not forget antiques, jewelry, clothing, everything you want, you can find it in the market of Aix-en-Provence in the city center. The city center will also boast a lot of cafes and restaurants for different budgets. So you can have the really upmarket restaurants to the less upmarket, to all the way down to even the kebab place or even the takeaway, you know, like pizza truck. So you've got everything you need and some very cool cafes and bars. And it's very youthful and dynamic because Aix-en-Provence is also home to several universities, and you have a population of international and local students. So there will be no shortages of bars and even clubs to go to if that's where you want to go and enjoy. So yeah, Aix-en-Provence offers a lot. And let's not forget the beautiful Provence region. So in itself, Aix-en-Provence looks like a charming little village with narrow corridors and alleyways and traditional Provençal buildings which are lined close to each other, and you could even enjoy the natural light of the Provence casting the shadows or its light onto the building. This is why painters love that place. Yeah, Aix-en-Provence has a lot to offer. And the good thing is, yes, France can be a bit pricey, expensive, but the south of France, this area of France, of Marseille and Aix-en-Provence, it's actually cheaper than Paris. You will notice a difference on your wallet in the prices in restaurants and shops, and it's a bit more enjoyable than Paris in the sense that there are way less people, and it's more tranquil and sunny. That helps a lot, and warm as well. I was there in October and the weather was great, 22 degrees, 23 degrees, and sunny during the day. What more could you want? So if the south of France is on your list for travel, I highly recommend Aix-en-Provence. You will enjoy, you will learn a lot about the culture of France, you will learn a lot about the Provence region, and even from there you can go and explore the countryside surrounding with beautiful vineyards, beautiful rugged mountains, beautiful castles and small villages. So what are you waiting for? Head to Aix-en-Provence. You won't regret it. Go and lose yourself into its small corridors and narrow alleyways. You will not regret it. Now, let's talk about another place on my recent trip to the south of France. A place which is often described in the wrong way, a place which is often overlooked by tourists, a place which needs no introduction, a place which is the second city in France, and that place is Marseille. So, as I said, this city gets a lot of bad rap for tourists, and sometimes rightfully so, but I would say most of the time things are a bit exaggerated, because that place is beautiful. It's beautiful because it has its own unique identity. It's nothing like the rest of France, nothing like the north of France and its big rival Paris. People have their unique identity, their unique character. People can be more relaxed, but also have a quick Mediterranean temper. And Marseille. So let's start at Marseille, where you would arrive if you go from Aix-en-Provence to Marseille. So you would take a bus, which is the metro bus, which costs around €7, and in 40 minutes you would be in Marseille, Gare Saint-Charles. So the train station Saint-Charles in Marseille. And from there, this is your pit stop, your gate to discovering the metropolitan city of Marseille. Marseille has a lot to offer. It has mountains on one side, the Mediterranean on the other side, and in the middle, a big bustling city with, yes, huge towers and tower blocks, yes, indeed, but a lot more to offer. Cool cafes, restaurants in the port area, le Vieux-Port. Also small beaches, like La Plage des Catalans, for example, very small beach. Lots of art galleries, museum. So the museum, the musée or museum, I would say, which is the museum of Mediterranean culture. Yes, so that's one thing. Gastronomy. Yes, Provence is on a league of its own. It's a different cuisine to the rest of France. Marseille has a lot to offer. Don't always listen to people telling you it's dangerous, it's not safe. You need to be aware of your surroundings, like everywhere in the world. So I highly recommend Marseille. And from there, as you can see in this video, you could have access to beautiful natural landscape, like 30 minutes away from the city center by metro and bus. You can find yourself in Les Calanques. Les Calanques are beautiful, rugged and you can see how beautiful it is. And it's a great way to have a bit of exercise during your city tour, your city break. You can just go on walk and walk up to the top of the different mounts and just enjoy the views of the Mediterranean, enjoy the views of all the rugged cliffs and the landscape, and see the small dots, the small villages at the feet of those cliffs. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking. And to know that you have access to that only 30 minutes away from the city center, it's great. Local people love to go there for a walk, for exercising, for running, for walking the dogs, and you as well will not regret it. This is one of the reasons why you come to Marseille, to experience the Calanque. This is, I believe, the Mount Belvedere, and you will see the beauty of the mountains surrounding and the Mediterranean Sea. So it's very accessible if you take the metro and a bus to reach here, and then you have a walk of around like 25 minutes or so. So very nice to escape the hustle and bustle of Marseille, of the city, and just enjoy the nature. So enjoy as much as I do, guys. Yeah, and I could say a lot more about Marseille, but you need to see it for yourself. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the images I've shown you. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. That would help me a lot. And if you want to see more content about travels, yes, be sure to subscribe, guys, and smash the like button if you liked it. And I hope to see you in the next video. That's going to be in a new place, a new destination. I don't know where yet, but you'll have to stay signed on to find out. So that's it from me, guys. I'm signing off, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are. Peace, guys.